team for life.
You can't be waiting on Senate.
I'm going to say this: if we were, let's say we were still an uncivilized, we had no government, and we had a place like Chicago, and we all lived outside of Chicago, and we saw what happened in Chicago every day. Mm-hmm. Would we? Do you think we would tolerate that, or would we try to isolate ourselves from Chicago?
I think that we would.
Would we isolate it?
No, I think we would. No,
Walking Dead? Like, I think we would do The Walking Dead.
What we would build a fort. Escape from Chicago?
No, we would build walls around our place, and we would not allow that to come into our neighborhoods.
No, yeah, Chicago is, and also to forcefully intervene in Chicago there will be casualties.
Correct.
The gang violence there
already is.
They shoot at cops. Cops can't do the job. You roll a military force in there, they are going to take rounds, and they were going to send rounds, and they were going to send accurate rounds with night vision, and they were going to kill a lot of fucking people. It is going to be the topic of the world and probably go into history books if we were to forcefully intervene and try to change Chicago by force. Yes. That's the reason why they have it.
I would just do a coordinated and hit every city all at once.
like a SWAT war.
If you make the news, you might as well hit all of them. You might as well go to Baltimore and Memphis and all the rest of them.
I think this is honestly, like, as much as I hate to admit it, I think this is an absolute slam dunk for Trump. He is a law and order guy. Like, there are so many people that actually that live in these communities that are like, please exorcise this cancer because I don't want my kids to have to go hide in the fucking bathtub.
But that's where it's at in Chicago.
I know
it
is
so bad.
So there's
so bad.
even if an infantry fire team from let's face it, it's probably going to be the 82nd Airborne, right? It's going to be the 82nd.
Baby.
And so a fire team from the 82nd Airborne gets into a gunfight with the gangbangers. You're going to lose, gangbangers. You're going to lose.
And another problem is I know military police are trained in their training, and whether or not they maintain that training throughout their year or whatever, I don't know. I don't know much about the military police, but they do have active training on how to deal with civil unrest. The infantry does not.
Nope.
They do not fucking have training. They might have trained those Marines for about one day before they sent them into fucking Los Angeles or wherever they sent them.
Yeah.
But the infantry has one job. It's to search, seek out, and destroy the enemy.
So if we don't do that, let's say, okay, that's much. That's a lot.
Send the infantry.
Yeah, that's a lot. So what do you do? When does it become bad enough that it does become like you're building a wall for the security of the nation at the Mexican border? When does a city become so bad and so overrun with crime, murder, and just chaos that it starts to corrupt the morals of the downtown, the outskirts? When does it spread far enough that we have to go, now we're at 60 shootings a weekend and 30 deaths. We've increased over the last 5 years. We've doubled it. Now 10 years later, we tripled it. At what point do we go as a nation now? It's already fucking out of, it's already unstoppable. But when do we go, okay, it's really unstoppable now? How far out? What politician's house has to get overrun, or what donor's house has to get overrun?
I know the answer to this. Right. So the reason why this is going to happen, you said, what's the answer? It will never, because of the Democratic, and when I say liberal, I don't mean like libertarian. I mean the liberal, soft-hearted, bad guy hugger.
Did you see the thing I sent you in the Instagram DMs? You need to read that.
All right.
You need to do it right now.
Well, pull it up.
Yeah,
that you sent it to me. No, you pull it up. You sent it to me.
I can't.
Do you have your phone on you?
Yeah, I can pull it up, but I can't. Can I show it on the screen?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But read it. Anyways, the reason why it's not going to happen is because no one in that area, in the suburbs of Chicago, is going to have the balls to say, we got to stop.
That's why
we're just going to move.
I get into that's where the whole national thing comes in, or the National Guard is the politicians that are continuously elected in New York, Chicago, big cities are never going to change their stance on crime because they're supported by people who are uppity, that don't, people in Manhattan and New York don't give a shit what happens in
we
Brooklyn.
saw the same video.
Yeah.